Now, I probably don't look like a traditional NRA member. The media would have us believe that the NRA is only made up of old white guys. And all you old white guys can be proud and raise your hands. But there's a lot of other people, a lot of diversity within the NRA. Well, let me tell you something. I may be a mom and a grandma, but I am the NRA.
No one should be fooled when Republicans start screaming. Yes, I said Republicans, because not only is this governor a Republican, but the NRA is nothing but Republicans. More than 70, almost 80% of their membership is the Republican Party. So while Noem is trying to make you think the media is trying to convince you that the NRA is made up of old white men, the NRA demographics is simply made up of old white men. And yes, there are other white people, but the party is a dying party. The idea is a dying idea.
You know, our forefathers may have had flaws, it's true. Obviously, there was slavery, the women didn't have the right to vote, but on the Second Amendment, they got it perfectly. So in closing, I want to say thank you to Mr. LaPierre and the NRA for providing gun owners this safe space where we can say to the world that gun owners are the real victims. Gun owners are the real victims. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mr. LaPierre. Thank you to the NRA. Gun owners are the victims. Membership
is declining just as the Republican Party is. It's because NRA, unlike other gun memberships, shoot their guns more, own 5 or more guns per member. Say that again, Mondale. 5 or guns more per member than regular people. The NRA is extreme, just like the Republican Party is extreme. It is not for gun ownership. It's for white people. It's for white people. There's no diversity in the NRA. And they're pretending that they care about gun rights. It's just a hook. If you don't believe me, think about Ronald Reagan's action when he was governor of California and the Black Panthers had guns and they carried those guns to the state house, which was legal at the time. Ronald Reagan partnered with the Moffett Act and the NRA supported gun legislation that could block Black people like the Panthers from owning guns. Oh, but they don't stop there. They joke about kids owning guns. They joke about how they should arm other people. Trump did it in this video where he's bragging about something that didn't really happen. Check it out.
Gangs of hundreds of young, usually young people, go and attack an department store in San Francisco and Los Angeles and Chicago. And they run in by the hundreds and they're running out carrying refrigerators and carrying air conditioners and big stuff, big, little, everything. Fur coats, non-fur coat, everything they're carrying. They empty out the stores.
There you have it. Without saying black one time, without saying brown one time, Trump talks about young gangs running in this department store stealing refrigerators and non-refrigerators. Big stuff and little stuff. Fur coats and non-fur coats. Which department store has a fur coat and a refrigerator? Where? But Republicans, rather than check the lies of Donald Trump, will just clap and scream because he's dog whistling about their whiteness and how if he's president, it's safe and protected. And how America, he's convincing them America is against their whiteness. No, the world is changing. The idea and the thoughts of past that said white people were superior, white people's thoughts were superior to those of other races, is something that should be dying. It should be dead. It shouldn't have never been born. But Trump and the 33% of Americans that hold on to this idea are as loud as a fire whistle. Here's the problem. It's not those who simply vote for Trump, those who clap at rallies. It's the backlash and the monsters that he's creating that are attacking people, that are shooting people, that are running up on federal agents and elected officials because they believe the lies of Trump, the NRA, and Republicans at large. It's a danger to our democracy. We should not be laughing at it. We should be aware and handling it. I am Mondale Robinson. Have a great day. Not before you think about it.